Ethanol has been an incredible success story.
It is not a greener fuel by a long stretch.
If they don't start devoting more resources to food soon, something's going to break.
So the price of wheat, corn, rice, and other food staples has doubled or even tripled in just the last few months.
With all this talk of rising food prices, what's really to blame? The list of reasons ranges from higher food demand in China and India to a weaker dollar to the higher cost of oil. But many say that the main reason, or at least one of the main reasons, is ethanol.
Exactly. So to get a sense of how people all around the world are being impacted by this rise in food prices, we put a call out on our collective journalism page.
That's where people like you can upload stories about your community and contribute to news stories that we're working on as a group. Over the past few months, we've gotten a lot of really great stories about how rising food prices are being felt around the world.
This next spot comes to us from Aaron Gamble, and it shows us how the rise in corn prices can affect one of the most basic foods, milk.
My name is Frank Borba. I work here at FDB Holsteins and Jerseys. It's a dairy of 750 milking cows, 1,500 cattle on the ranch. I'm a fourth generation dairy farmer. My great-grandfather was a dairy farmer, and obviously now I am too. And it's a family operation. My mom and dad are the owners, and someday it'll be mine. We work together on our farm. Our cows are used primarily for milk. We're a dairy farm, so our cows aren't necessarily used for beef. We ship 5,000 gallons of milk every single day to be made into cheese. The rising price of corn has also caused other commodities to go up, and we feed 6 different commodities here on our dairy farm, and it hasn't only been corn going up, it's also soybean, canola, cotton. So our feed bill has doubled in the last year, and with us getting the same price for our milk, that definitely puts a strap on us as far as how well we can do. We have gotten a little bit more for our milk, but it isn't close to what has happened with the price of the feed that we feed these cows. Unfortunately, as dairy farmers, we don't control our own price. So, a lot of people pay $3.50, $4 a gallon for milk in the store, but that isn't necessarily reflective of what the dairy farmer gets paid. On average right now, the dairy farmer's paid $1.30 per gallon. So somewhere in between the creameries and the grocery stores, that price gets raised to $3.50. That's frustrating to us as dairy farmers because the price of milk goes up, but it doesn't go up for us. I'm not sure what route a dairy farmer can take. I know aside from unifying and possibly regulating a price, it's kind of out of our control. So with the rising cost of corn and diesel and all these different products, we're forced to become more efficient. And unfortunately, a lot of dairy farmers that have been in the business for 50 and 60 years aren't able to make it anymore. They're selling the cows, or they're basically just going broke. They're losing their business because the cost of production is too much. Corn is up 200%. The byproduct of making ethanol, which we also use on dairy farms, is up 200%. So, how are we supposed to survive?
Where's all this demand going?
Right, and that's just the question. I have no idea. Nobody knows. Like I said, when's the last time you pulled into an ethanol plant? When's the last time you put ethanol in your car?